Well, good afternoon. Today is Saturday, the 6th of July, I think. Just cruising along here in the middle of Rice Lake, heading towards Peterborough. We'll see how far I get with that today. I may get all the way to Peterborough if I go till 7 o'clock or so. We'll see. Cruising along at, drop down to 1.7 knots because I got a bit of a headwind here. We'll crank her up just a little bit. So, just going along, and I noticed here on the map, it's got a thing called Sunken Railroad Track. Oh my goodness, I wonder why there was a railroad out here, but who knows why it was here, we'll see. So the other thing that was fun is yesterday I decided to have a good look at the batteries on the individual batteries in the cells to see how each one of them was doing. And it turns out that one of them's at a low state of charge, around 3 to 4%, one of the 6. So I'm going to have a closer look at that on Monday. Give Microgreen a call and see what the story is with that. May have to do a reset or something. I'm not sure. I couldn't get into the settings because you can go in via Bluetooth or you can go in via Wi-Fi to them, but it only recognizes the 2 new batteries, not the 4 from last year on Wi-Fi. On Bluetooth, I can get the other 4, but it's not stable. It comes in and out as you're trying to hold on to it and get into the settings. So we'll have to see how that's going to go. So the other news is that Frankie got his way and this window now opens. So that arm has got 2 slots in it, so it just hinges up there in the top pin, one on each side. They just pull these up and the window comes down, which is handy. So I'm sure Frankie will be on my case to do the starboard and the port. The port one's going to be a little more difficult because it's pretty tight up there. I'm going to have to do some trimming, and of course I glued those pieces of aluminum onto the plexiglass, so that might be fun getting that off. But we'll see how it goes as we go along. Ran into a bunch of loopers yesterday in Hastings, a nice little town. Grocery store, liquor, beer store if you needed it. And what else was there? 3 ice cream shops within sort of spitting distance of each other. That was pretty neat. And I also got a nice call from my friend John from Clark's Marina. He gave me a buzz to say hi and that he'd watched a bunch of my videos and stayed up till 2:30 this morning to watch them. So that's kind of cool. So, hey John, how you doing? So we'll see. He'll keep in touch. He wants to keep in touch as we go along. He's got a prowler and a pontoon boat and is thinking of doing the Rideau Canal. So highly encourage you to do that, John. It's a lot of fun. So down here for the batteries, what are we at? We are at, I think it was 20%, 15%. So that's with the 5 batteries. On the starboard side, I've got 21%. That's lots of juice. I'm getting, right now it's a little cloudy, but I was getting just over 3 kilowatts of solar power. So that's lots of juice to keep going for now. And otherwise, there's not much else that's new. We'll just keep going here. We'll see how far I get. If not, I'll just drop the hook somewhere up towards as I get to Peterborough or before, who knows, when we get there. And it's almost laundry day too, so I got to start thinking about how much water I've got left. I think I've got quite a bit. We'll see. Anyways, time for another coffee, and I've got to watch out to see where this old sunken railroad is. And I do notice a couple of red and green markers I haven't seen for an hour or two. It's just a wide open lake up here. So anyways, have a good day and keep in touch, and we'll maybe talk tomorrow.